And like I said, yeah, we have really good water, so maybe we start hydroponic farming. I mean, it will mean I have to go and get... What am I going to have to go and get? Hydroponic garden. Now that does food factory for the algae takes canola oil. I mean, obviously, canning the corn is a fairly easy one, but corn takes land to grow on. And land is a pain. We do actually have the fermenter. That would basically be me turning mushrooms into fermented. Because yes, water does not seem to be a problem. At all. In the slightest. Being 8, that's because look at them going back and forth in that swimming pool. So that will be wet fur and the swimming pool. Yeah, maybe I go hydroponic farms. Yeah, I've not really... Well, no, I lied. I do some medieval city builders as well, to be fair. Like, I play Manor Lords. You need 2 workers for that building to be powered. You need logs, which we're massively struggling on still. And you need scrap, so that guy will have to be turned back on. Pull that cable out from trying to pull me down under the desk. And let's go and I was to do hydroponic farms. Where would I put them? And I'm going to need power for the fermenter, which will be great fun. But obviously this wheel screams power to me, but it does not scream access. Go and fill in that corner. I'll maybe get rid of that one kohlrabi and I can put the fermenter there. And in terms of hydroponic farms on there, most probably. That extra bit of pathing, it never helps. And yep, water's full again. What I'm actually going to go and do is I'm going to delete these 2, and I'm going to upgrade my water storage by there to a medium tank. So yes, there's now a whole load of water on the floor. Not quite sure how that goes in terms of picking it up, but we'll find out, I guess, in the morning. Down by 3 beavers once again. Yes, and our logging problem, is it a lack of trees? Or is it a lack of lumberjacks? Keep an eye on it a second. See, it is going up at the moment. When we started today on 40. Yeah. It's amazing how making a game cuter just gets so much more attention for it. Are those trees marked to be cut down? Yes, they very much are. Trees are now being cut down. Get another oak tree in there. So, okay, now we've got 60 logs. Again, let's continue to keep an eye on it. Let's see what we have by tomorrow, should we say. No combat is probably a big winner as well. Yes, a lot of human-style city-building games then always quite often throw in combat. Yeah, I get that one as well. Okay, no, our logging industry, it's on the edge, but I think it's slightly above the edge. I wish you could replace trees. I think it's actually a mod to do that, to be honest. Can't? Can I? No, because they're still being built. Let's mark a few of my pine trees. Could be replanted as oak trees. I mean, we've got all of these that just don't seem to be getting... We probably could get another lumberjack. So maybe I'll build another lumberjack just here with a bit of pathing at the bottom of the stairs. I mean, look there, this guy's got all of these guys now to munch through. We've still got these. Got these. I mean, when I come back to it, once these have grown and then I can replace them with oak trees, that should give me a pretty decent indication. The hell we're doing? I know, right? Trade, fighting, diplomacy. Pathetic humans. Pathetic humans and their pathetic human problems. I think that'll be most of my pine trees replaced. Yep. The numbers are going up a bit. I think potentially when I'm focusing on pine, they're not going up as fast. Obviously, you don't get anywhere near as much from a pine tree as you do... Sorry, yeah, as you do an oak tree. Oh, nice. I can potentially go and build... I don't suppose... Oh, he can reach down there. Let's make sure... Take advantage of as much as possible. I mean, you can definitely reach further. So in line with that baby oak tree. Have you. Then... Just, well, yeah, that square, basically. Then let's make sure they're all marked for cutting. Any of those that you happen to be able to reach, go crazy. Oak tree in there as well. Yeah, we'll replace the pine as it gets munched. So no, yeah, our logging industry, it's fine. It was kind of on the edge, but I think with the little bit of extra trees, changing all this now to pine and the extra lumberjack, it's all going to be beautiful. So with that now secure, metal blocks are coming in. We are going to go and build more storage for planks. Have that by there. Have that in there, which is going to go and become planks. And then, yes, we wanted some hydroponic farms. How are we doing? We're 4 workers down. They're all going to be my inventors. Food of said hydroponic-y style. Yes. Pair of hydroponic gardens. We'll make mushrooms. Gonna go and turn you on as well. And now make sure... Can I go and build? Oh, nice. They do fit underneath. Fantastic. I have 1 injured beaver. That's all good. And we're going to go and replace all of these with increased sizes. So we've gone from, I mean, we've been sat at around 400 for a while. We're now going to go up to 1200. But we are now missing 7 workers. Wow, we must have had a bunch of people die of old age or something. I feel like that's quite a turnaround. I mean, these are 4 of them, which are standard. And yeah, I feel like we had a bit of a turnaround. Aha, let's plant. Let's do these as oak trees. Guys in there. Guys in there. And okay, that's the oak trees. Or the land redesignated for oak. Kohlrabis are, I think, just about still doing fine. Wait for the next influx of berries. And they should be doing fine. Right, we're now going to be getting some mushrooms. They do take quite a lot of water. But we were doing fine before. And now we have turned on that 3rd pump. So I'm genuinely hoping that also with the extra tanks, should have far more surplus. You guys are semi-important roles. We're missing 8 people from somewhere. Our smelter, I'm actually happy to be missing for a little while. How many beavers are we up to? 41. So we should still get another 5 or 6. So that number should hopefully then, you know, drop down by 5 or 6. We should really only ever have 4 kits at the same time. A slight crossover point, but it's not too bad. Plant our oak trees. Afraid I don't quite know the reference. I mean, you say turn around to me and I want to start singing Bonnie Tyler. Turn around, Bright Eyes. Earworms make me think of things like Farscape or Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Okay, smelter's back up and running. We're still missing 6 people. That'll be, I guess, my builders and my inventors. But again, I'm not building anything, so that's all good. And we've also always got 2 district workers, just in case I build little things. But yeah, everything's looking good. Keeping an eye on my little wood industry. Again, these guys, they're just not being chopped down. Even with that 3rd lumberjack in there. I mean, they've gone and grown pine resin. That's how long it's been. Let's triple check. They are marked for cutting. Oh, he's not. Yeah, so they should get chopped down at some point. If we ever get it. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Where he first gets his work. Yeah, look at it. We're getting a little bit iridescent. It's amazing how it, like, you know, it seems to be fairly iridescent and contaminated. Yeah, obviously we spend so much more time. Ah, right. And yet we spend so much more time with clean water apparently coming out. And yet it seems to stay so well irradiated. We of course will need to solve that problem at some point. This building is blocked by bad water. Again, even though we've got so much. I mean, this might be a bit of a problem because obviously the pumps are bringing out all the clean water. But still. I don't know. I feel like it's strange. Very strange. It seems to get corrupted so much faster than it cleans. Anyway, anywho, gonna keep building or planting my oaks as we continue the great switch around. And everything is just ticking along quite nicely. We are slowly increasing our beaver numbers and so filling those missing jobs. And every time we do, of course, I go and find them more jobs to do. Because that just what I do. Power shaft. Universal power shaft. Right there. That's right. Universal power shafts are one of my new favorite things in this game because they are amazing. And I'm so happy they put them in. After being treated to tubeways, I feel like they had to come in. Talking about tubeways, what would it cost us to get tubeways? Ah, only 2,000 signs. Best get back to those drawing boards, eh? If that's ever going to get plucked. Oh, almost. Can you make it to that? Can you make it to this one? No, they've gone somewhere else. Guess we'll find out by the time I want to come and build a fermenter. Of course, yes, we're going to need some storage for the mushrooms. How are we doing on food? Yeah, we're doing okay. It's just about holding on. So how about we go and get that storage for the mushrooms. We will go and grab one medium warehouse. Yes, one medium warehouse. Not the best placed in terms of... You will both be for some mushrooms. You will be for fermented mushroom. I will eventually get around to building a fermenter. Possibly. I think I'm just going to go and destroy this resource. Not actually getting used. And a fermenter. Oh yeah, wait, I'm building things. No wonder that's not happening. Let's go and put that on priority. And wait till tomorrow. Then, great things may happen. Probably not. What are we still waiting on? I really wish they'd... I don't know why this one is in hours as opposed to days. I truly don't. I suppose technically everything's in hours, but still. I mean, 192 hours. Maybe just in brackets put the number of days, just so we know what that equates to. Fermenter. You will, of course, then make fermented mushrooms. With all of the hazards of a post-apocalyptic world, proper storage of goods is crucial. No dynamite in my pantry, please and thank you. Man Gong. Who said this one? We don't know. The idea was born after the discovery of damp human ruins covered in rapid growing fungus. Eight days. 192 hours. Why, thank you very much. You do not have somebody in that. You are going to be a semi-important role as well. But let's put you up there. Unable to get required material. Yep, understood. We'll, we got a couple more days to wait. That's all right. I'm happy to keep that as it should be. And we should be looking to get probably about another 4 beavers. So we are going to be down by 3 in general. But we'll see how getting these mushrooms online treats us. And maybe, yeah, maybe, you're going to need an extra worker. Just maybe. We shall, be able to afford to get ourselves another breeding pod and not panic. Water is slowly still going up, which is fine. That will end up leveling out at 1200, so we're probably close to our limit for water. Although it's interesting because, although the fact that it's slightly bad water is probably not helping us. Dry or flooded. Only way to have your ruins. Of course, clearing this out is going to give me a bit more building space here. Yes, I do. As you can see, I clearly need to sort out something about this bad water. Yeah, been a full cycle. So we had, I mean, what would it have been? 3, 4, 5 days of bad tide. Currently had 11 days of good water, and it's still so beautifully irradiated. I think my side is further irradiated, just trying to judge off the amount of red you see. And that is probably because I'm pumping out so much good water. So I am removing the blue, leaving the red. Do you mean I could stick some bad water pumps in here to attempt to counteract it? But I don't know. How well would they work is the question. Why don't we get a little stream gauge, plant you in there, and see what you tell me. Contamination, oh, it's only 7%. That's still 7% higher. I mean, this can't go above 5. 5 is the problem. I don't know. I don't know if they lose their... Because, I mean... So these are at... Well, they're at 98, actually. I thought that basically... The lower the concentration, the worse they worked. I could be wrong. Water comes from the land down under, where cattails grow and the beavers are plumber. And beavers are plumber. That's terrible. Yeah, maybe I do put one pump here. 3. I mean, let's keep that open for storage. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. I'm going to go and test it. That should be enough for a pump. I do need to unlock the pump, though, however, which costs me 250 science, which I don't have. Because my science buildings aren't working. So... Can I potentially pause? Let's... Actually going to go and pause you. There's 2 workers back. That still doesn't get me any scientists, though. Let's go and plant some more trees whilst I'm here. For science. For science, for science, for science. I'm actually going to go and pause. I'm going to put you back up to 4, but I'm not going to go and pause you. We have 1 scientist. He simply spends all his days screaming, "Great Scott." And... Also, with him turned off, I could probably... steal a worker from you. I still need 2, unfortunately, but I can steal 1 worker from you. That's another scientist. What am I staring at? What am I staring at? The food. I definitely need to keep all those kohlrabies going. Water as well. It's nice to see that going up still. How far are you guys off? Ah, you're pretty much done. There's definitely no point in trying to take these guys away. Yeah. So that's what we're kind of at. We need to see some more beavers turn up. Then also... Gonna want some storage. Will be you there for bad tide. 211. Ah, it's going up okay. Hey, 3 on the go. We must have got an extra beaver. Yes, because I figure as well, if I pump out from here, then it should, because you know, all the water flow should be through here. Should lower the concentration of the whole thing. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, we'll find out. We shall definitely find out. Now, we've only got 2 builders, so it's taking a little bit longer, but, I mean, still waiting on the science, which is almost done. 3 more science. We have to wait till morning, unfortunately. Prize access to bad water. Low bad water contamination slows down its pumping speed. Does this do the same? Just say the same. Bad water contamination slows down its pumping speed. Right, so it's probably not going to pump that fast at all. But let's give it a go. Let's see if it can start to clean things up. Because, you know, I don't know how else get this cleaned up, to be perfectly honest with you. Because it's not leaving. And we're in essence increasing the contamination by pumping out all the good water. We'll see what happens. Exactly. Something is better than nothing. We will be getting bad water. Productivity 31%. 65%. Okay, it's now nighttime. 77%. But then I don't know if that just... I mean, I think that potentially just relates to how much of his time he actually spends pumping, not how much he technically actually pumps. But we'll see how it goes. We will... We'll see how these numbers seem to go. 58%. 55. And that's with... 0.3 hours to make 1 unit. I mean, it's definitely taken a lot longer than that. It's taken more like 2 hours to make a unit. Maybe even longer. But I mean, how much is he going to make in a day? He's on 2. Make 3? Yeah, it's taken more like 5 hours to make a single unit. Yeah, so we get like 3 units a day instead of 45. So there's always that. Oh, we must have some mushrooms online because our happiness has gone up. Which is quite interesting because we do not have wet fur. How much are fermented mushrooms worth? Oh, a lovely +2. Yes, I think I'm going to put this on a low priority job. It's clearly, you know, contamination 6%. We're cleaning up our lake. I mean, yeah, it's good to potentially have him as a cleanup job, but that's not my actual source of bad water. It can't be. It is going to have to move up here. What's what? Let's clean up a little bit of pathing. Go and remove all of this. A lot less path for everyone to worry about. But hey, we're getting bad water. We've only got 1 beaver missing, although I've got that paused, which is helping. Yeah, that's definitely happening. Now, it would definitely be much faster to plumb this straight up there. You can see I definitely left a tree in my way, mind you. Go and put a tree down. No, in fact, no, what am I doing? Let's just destroy the flipping tree. It's not worth it. Mark those resources. Alright, we'll get rid of the baby trees as well. And so... we'll have that put right there. That one goes in the middle. That goes all the way up. And then can become a beautiful straight line. Then can join into there. And all of these can disappear. But we'll wait for them to finish building because they seem to like using the stairs. Yeah, no, we'll leave them to finish building all of that from the top as well. Then we'll delete this side path. Have this one. And at the top, we're basically going to put down our actual bad water pumps now. Are we down to 5%? No, we're still on 6. We will put down our actual bad water pumps. Yeah, because I mean, I suppose they're probably contaminating this faster than this is uncontaminating it, to be honest. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Who can win the concert? I mean, this is also closer to the gauge. But technically, if I put a gauge here, it probably wouldn't look good at all. Let's in fact go and do that. Let's put a little gauge in right next to my swimming pool. See how that's going. And again, slight lack of builders. That's okay. I don't mind if they take a little bit of time. Get that done. I do just want to... I'm just going to prioritize this just because I want to see what it says. 5%? Still on 6%. The drought has ended, so more fresh water is coming in. So that should technically help because it should... Yeah, 7% over here. It should stop them increasing the concentration so much, basically, is how I see it. Because we're pumping in lots and lots more fresh water. We will also then be losing some bad water, because we are obviously going to lose some over the top. So, I don't know. Although maybe I'm talking nonsense. I have no idea. Yes, there you go. It's my carbon offset. Yeah, we just need to get this down below 7% is what we're trying to do. There you go. So we now have clean water coming in, although I mean that's still technically contaminated as well a little bit, which is, I don't know, insane really. It's crazy how long it, I mean you can see it here as well, slightly still contaminated. It's insane how long it takes to clean itself out. Like I get it's a big pool, but bad water should turn up as fast as normal water. So it might actually turn up faster. That could be why. I'd have to try and remember. Are they going to attempt to run around the back? No. Okay, let's delete that. We can delete both of them. Actually, they can get them from the top and the bottom. Yes, exactly. Well, I'm not really polluting, but I get what you mean. I'm just leaving the pollution behind, but then I'm also trying to pick it up ever so slowly. Very ever so slowly. Building lacks workers. Yeah, that's no surprise. Blocked by bad water. Yep, that's an annoyance. More than not a surprise. Okay. And our logging industry does seem to be slightly on pause again. That's because we're waiting for trees to grow up. I don't know why you're not marked for replanting, but let's go and do that. That was probably me. Was it me? I don't. Can't reach those trees. Okay, so we won't replant them. And 2 more oak trees in there as well. Yeah, no, that's slightly hit a snag because, yeah, we're waiting for trees to grow. An extra however many trees. Plus, you know, the great replant will have slightly delayed things. We'll see how close we end up getting. Oh, beautiful. We have our path. May be able to remove that. They may be... In fact, we probably can't. They should be... Oh, wait. Can they pick up rubble from... Yes, they can. You can pick up rubble from one down. Let's keep getting rid of that path. Not that I needed that path to be there for them to pick it up, but... You know, let's leave them a path to run across. Hey, why not? Right, have we got a 5%? No, we're still on a 6%. You're still on a 7%. Well, we'll see what they do in the long run. But like I said, I'm pumping in fresh, clean water, so... I'd like to think... things will go my way. Although, again, I say fresh, clean, it's... slightly fresher and cleaner than what we have. However, on the top of here, like I said, right, let's actually get our bad water industry on the go. My path is too far forward. That's easily solvable. Let's remove this path. Always rebuild it. Bad water pumps. 2 should be just fine. Net positive. That's the ego. That's all I'm going for is a net positive outcome. 6%. 6%? It has actually slightly gone down. By a whole percent. Then I wonder how much. I wonder how long this is going to take us to clean. And then I wonder how much having a single bad tide will just go and ruin all of my work. Find out. We are getting the higher points of industry, aka we're getting metal. Bad tide is about to come online. We're struggling with scrap metal. Let's go in and pause that guy. We are struggling a bit for beavers. And so yeah, we're oh, I feel like we're getting to the stage of maybe thinking of mega projects. Because I do want to get a perpetual power system going from here. Very much so. I think I've had... Well, yeah, I've had a bad tide. That's why I've got bad water here. I think I've had 2. But yeah, like I said, because, you know, so can we have a 5? Do we have... No, we have a 6. We should, yeah. You know, I might get these below 5 by the next bad tide, and then I reckon a bad tide will just destroy it. Lapisaurus, hello. How are the beavers? The beavers are good. The beavers are good. They're well taken care of. They're having a good time. And able to get required materials. Yes, we obviously do need more hydroponic farms. I think it's essentially even like 4 for every fermenter. Like, it's quite a high ratio of fermenters. How much do these hold? 30. He can take in 16. Yeah, she should at least get 1 empty. Should at least get 1 empty. Well, hey. Yeah, we're going to actually get some bad water now. Like I said, I feel like it's... Although, no, wait. For perpetual power, we need 4,000 science and a lot of dynamite. Right, so yes, let's potentially start playing with dynamite before we, unfortunately get to perpetual power. Although perpetual power will solve so many of our problems. AKA, we'll actually have power. Yes. Oh, I wish I had perpetual power. These things cost so much. And like I said, I don't know. Water power on this map doesn't seem too much of an option. But I could attempt to have something here. I mean, I don't need dynamite really working 24/7 kind of thing. So that could be an option, to be fair. I mean, let's just do it, really. course, need to repath this up. I'll repath there. And after I've just gone and deleted it, that should allow them to build all of that. And then we would want a packed water wheel. And that would allow me to power shaft just yet. That would allow me to potentially get some power. No, it's not my first time playing it. I've played this many times. I quite often... Whoa, that's not big enough. I quite often play on hardcore. But this time it's not on hardcore because I just didn't want to. Really? Explosives factory. That'll cost me 400. I have 500. Nice. Of course, no, we don't want to go and build that yet either. We need to build the infrastructure. Let's keep that going. We're down to a 5%. 5%. Are we down to a 5%? 5%. If we get it down by 1 more percent, the beavers can swim again. Although I possibly don't want them to. Because they might... I don't know what the contamination ratio is. You can't pause a swimming pool. Okay. I don't know how much bad water blocks it, but let's hope it's a low enough number for them not to get contaminated. Might be any percentage. Not sure. But yeah, things are coming online. Slowly. Oh, we do have a... How did we get a contaminated beaver? How did you get contaminated, my friend? What did you do? You fall in the bad water contamination storage tank? Did somebody push you in the giant lake? What went on? You shouldn't be contaminated. None of you should be playing in water. I haven't got the resources to decontaminate him. I don't have extract. I don't have the spare power for decontamination pods. Rakesh, what have you gone and done? You shall now be renamed, of course. Strange Rakesh. Because you are now a little bit weird. Why would you do that to yourself? Just why? 4% contamination, we're making a difference. Oh, strange Rakesh. Oh, why would you do this? And once again, building takes a little while because we only have 2 builders, but that's by design. My other things I think are more important. And these are more just me making future plans because I am actually up roughly what I would expect my beaver quota to be. The question is then, do I want to start making more beavers, quite frankly? Which is very much a question. Guys are building. You are already out of mushrooms, and so you've built through... I don't even know. 2 days worth? Yeah, I mean, you almost need... They've gone through 2 days worth, and our fermenter's already run out. That almost makes it seem like we need 8 per fermenter, which could actually be the number. There's... someone's gone and made a wonderful spreadsheet on the Discord channel for Timberborn, but I'll be damned if I remember what it is. Excuse me. And so that is full flowing power, or it will be once it's built. That is full flowing. Yeah, no, that... Oh, so yes, 4%. Hopefully that doesn't mean they can get contaminated. I'm sure it's anything above 5. There you go, the pool is open again. The water's a little bit dodgy, but we just, you know, ask them to shower properly when coming out. We don't have showers. And even then, they would be linked into the bad water. So we can only do so much, folks. We can only do so much to help them. And here comes our bad tide to completely destroy all of this hard work we've gone and done decontaminating this pool. Let's, yeah, we'll see what it goes up to. And then we'll see what we can get it down to before the next bad tide after that. A well-being of 10. Ooh la la. This will eventually be built. Eventually. So yeah, we do need more beavers for what we're currently doing. We do have a much more stable food industry, as you can go and see. We still have some mushrooms, and we are 4 days, I'm just going to call it 4 days, 4 days into getting more mushrooms again. So we have mushrooms for about half the time we're down. However, of course, more beavers, more demands, more resources needed. At a basic speed resource of 11, though, they now have an extra 20% working speed. So we can't go complaining about that. What we would love is an extra 10% movement speed as well. That would be quite nice. That comes in at a 12. At a 12, we're so close. Most of our guys are hovering around an 11. And we have it, and it produces 227 horsepower worth of power, as long as we're not in a drought, that is. So in a drought, it will stop, but whilst it's going, we get 227 horsepower, which is enough to power, I think, I actually have no idea, enough to power a dynamite factory with 50 to spare. Not bad. Not bad at all. And of course, dynamite means things like, you need to extract for tunnels. That's so rude. It means dynamite, basically. That's all it means. Single pieces of dynamite. Until I get extract, all it means is dynamite. But, yeah. And so, on the brief earlier note of sometimes that's all you can do, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the stream. Been going on for nearly 4 hours now, so let's just say I need my second breakfast. It's finally coming up to 7 in the morning for me. And so, until we see you again, until the next Beaver playthrough, we're going to go and pause it as the sun rises. As for always, I hope that you will stay safe, happy, and healthy. And thank you, of course, once again for all of you who have joined me and for all of you who have enjoyed it. I am so grateful, as per always, for all of your support. And so, until next time, well, stay safe, stay happy, and stay healthy. I did it all the wrong way around. It's been fun, folks.